We recently got to spend some time with the new Gears of War E-Day campaign, and here are our biggest takeaways. And I'm not talking about fish and chips. So here's a quick rundown of what we actually got to play. Our session kicked off at the start of Act 2 of the E-Day campaign and lasted for a couple of hours. At this point in the story, our heroes have survived the horrors of the night of Emergence Day and joined up with a bunch of other gears. They formed a shiny new Bravo squad, got themselves armed to the teeth, and now they're ready to greet the new day by heading into Kelowna City, where the rest of the COG are trying to hold the line. And from the 2 missions we got to play, they're gonna have to try very, very hard. Now, one thing you should know about E-Day is that it is most definitely a Gears of War game. Obviously, that sounds a bit odd to say, but stay with me. From the moment you pick up the gamepad, there's just no mistaking this series' identity. There's a satisfying heft to every move you make as those beefy cogs run, slide, and slam themselves into cover. Those who played Horde Siege in the beta will know that headshots feel meaty and visceral, and that everything sounds amazing, from the clicks and clacks of reloading to that oh so satisfying whir as you rev up your chainsaw. Oh, and the visuals are just phenomenal, both in the blockbuster spectacle of the set pieces and in the little things like facial animation, gun design, and environmental details. This is the pure top-of-the-line cover shooting action that Gears is famous for, and that was especially clear in one of the 2 missions that we played, which had us charging into the fray, fighting our way from one objective to the next. But while it absolutely nails that sort of propulsive linear level design that the series made its bones with, E-Day also has another trick up its sleeve. The other mission we played had a totally different rhythm to it, dropping us down into an open zone where we were free to explore and find our own way in. Don't get me wrong, there was still plenty of hectic, high-speed gunplay to enjoy, the Locust made sure of that, but these style of missions also gave you a chance to snoop around the world a little bit, with loads of lore building collectibles to track down. Helpfully, the ones you find are marked on your map, which should make unlocking certain achievements a whole lot easier. But the open zone missions aren't just for treasure hunting. You'll also come across plenty of secondary objectives that you can choose to pursue as well. For example, we found a closed down store that had a bunch of civilians inside and got to defend them from waves of locusts. These objectives are optional though, so if you think they look like the sort of shoppers who would take a full trolley to a checkout clearly marked as handbaskets only, you can leave them. When you're searching for supplies, you don't need to worry about waiting in line at the store. That's what supply caches are for. Anytime you spy a weapon with an exclamation mark next to it, pick it up and it'll be added to the supply cache inventory. Next time you find a cache, you'll be able to retool your loadout by picking from all your available guns. So no more lugging that empty snub pistol for 20 minutes, desperately hoping to stumble across some more ammo.
Everyone good?
One thing you will want to look out for is hard cases, because these will unlock weapon mods that you can tinker around with whenever you're at a supply cache, like mods that give you extra damage when you hit a perfect reload. You'll also score some of those by completing secondary missions, so it's definitely worth seeking them out too. And supply caches also let you refill your tactical gear. Remember the stim and stun drone from the multiplayer beta? Turns out it's pretty handy in the campaign too. Our other big takeaway from E-Day is that it promises to give even the most grizzled of Gears veterans a serious challenge. Right off the bat, you'll notice that enemies are tough even when you're playing on normal difficulty. There's a really good variety too, with boomers who will force you to switch cover, and snipers who just love to pop you while you do so. The regular locusts are dead aggressive too, and as tempting as it is, you really just can't charge blindly forward with your chainsaw revving, because getting hit even once will interrupt the process, leaving you looking very silly and probably very dead. Just so you can compare, here's that same section we just showed, but on insane difficulty. The last thing you need to know about Gears of War E-Day is that it will arrive day 1 onto Xbox Game Pass on October 6th. So get excited. Don't forget to subscribe for more gaming news, and we'll see you in Kelowna. Bye!